What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we're hopping into the Fantastic Four's powerhouse, the Fantastic Four's main tank, Ben Grimm, aka The Thing. Right now, he is New York's most wanted. Now, Ben may be the strongest member of the Fantastic Four, but once upon a time, he was just a scrawny kid from Yancey Street. So when an unexpected visitor from his past sends him on a search for a missing child, the Thing's gotta unravel the mystery. This is gonna lead him to being New York's most wanted. So our ever-loving, blue-eyed Thing is gonna be facing off against every super-powered criminal and bounty hunter in New York City. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so our story starts us 4.5 hours from now. The word goes out to every supervillain, every bounty hunter, every no good in the city. If someone's looking for a fat payday, there has been a bounty put on Ben's head. $10 million. Whoever can make the Thing fall apart first, they're looking at a fat payday. This is what brings us to the negative zone. 4.5 hours earlier, we have the Fantastic Four that is battling what appears to be some kind of giant squid, giant octopus in the negative zone. As they battle against this colossus space squid, the dialogue between the team is absolutely, dare I say, fantastic. It's really Sue Storm telling Ben, like, you sit here and act like things are hard, but really, you could end this fight really quickly. You are always filled with so much self-doubt. You are always holding back. She wants to skip over all the self-doubt and just jump right into clobbering time. Of course, he's gonna argue that he's just brimming with confidence. After taking a good hit, we see exactly what Sue is talking about, saying that he's through holding back, which means y'all know what time it is. It's clobbering time. That is what hops us over to the Baxter building. Being able to get the samples from the space squid that they needed, the Thing heads off for the night. He heads off to his apartment, telling the rest of the team just straight, do not wake me up unless Galactus shows up. Getting home, feeding the cat, getting a shower, getting into bed. He's only in bed for 5 minutes before there's a knock at the door. A man at the door by the name of Marty Flynn. The two of them grew up together. Now, Ben doesn't want anything to do with this guy. He slams the door in his face. The guy tries apologizing, but he says that he's not here for himself. It's his sister Shelly's kid. The kid's gone missing. After hearing that this is for Shelly Flynn, the Thing decides to grab his stuff and head out. On their walk, the guy, he tries apologizing to Ben for the person, the kid he was all those years ago. But the cops, nobody has been able to help them so far. They don't know what happened. The girl went off to school, and then she was just never seen again. At this point, she's been gone for 2 weeks. Ben does make it very clear that I'm not helping you. Like, I'm well aware of what you say about me all over town. The only reason I'm helping is because there's a kid involved and because your sister used to be nice to me. This is where they go to meet up with somebody that might have some information. Getting into a bar, we have Melvin Potter, aka the Gladiator. And you can tell that he is 3 sheets to the wind, heavily intoxicated, passed out in this bar. This is the guy that can help them out. But when they wake him up, he's frantic, he's irate, he's out of his mind. All he says is they did it, that they put things in me, they did it to me, anything for his pleasure. Now Ben tries to get a hold of him, tries to bring him back down to reality, but Gladiator is gone, tears streaming down from his face. Whatever he endured, it was enough to break a grown man like Gladiator. In his frantic state, he punches Ben, and with Ben getting hit like this, it brings him back to the early days, when they used to make fun of him as a kid, Marty and all the others. Shelly being one of the few to stand up for him. Had it not been for Danny showing up to save him, it would have gotten a lot worse. But with Ben getting back up to his feet, seeing that the Gladiator is on a whole other level, it wasn't believed that he had superpowers. But obviously, he's had an upgrade. Something is different about him. Trying to figure out how he can fight like this, he just keeps on repeating that they put things in me. Something crawling under my skin. This is when Ben finally understands that he's actually getting information from him. So he lets Gladiator punch the crap out of him, all while asking questions, trying to figure out where this little girl is. In his rage, he says that he saw the girl and Joey, the king, and the clown. They took him to the tower, put things under his skin. They took him to the Empire. Getting the information that he needed, he grabs Gladiator's hand, stops him from punching, going on to let him know that you're probably new at this, just now getting super strength. But the first thing you learn about super strength, once you've used it long enough, you try not to fully unleash when you're inside someone else's place of business. Not until you absolutely have to. With the thing backhanding him out the window, the Gladiator knocked unconscious, and Ben going to the bar owner, letting her know that they're gonna pay for everything. They're gonna take care of it all while him and Joey, they head to the Empire State Building. This is when someone from the bar, they give a call to the guy uptown, because there's a situation going on. Someone came in asking all sorts of things, throwing people around. This one was no small-time guy. Ben Grimm is on our trail, and the person that he called was none other than Kingpin. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. With the Fantastic Four movie right around the corner, of course Marvel's gonna give us some, small little mini-series of The Thing, probably Johnny, probably Storm. We're gonna get a little bit of everybody. And so far, The Thing is off to a great start. After coming off of mission, working with the Fantastic Four, someone from his past shows up, and it appears that Kingpin has been kidnapping children, taking them off the streets, and no one knows why. No one knows what's going on. So when Ben gets the trail, that's when the bounty goes out on his head. $10 million to the first person that can take down the Thing. So of course, this is gonna attract the attention of some very deadly assassins. The next one to go after the Thing will be Bullseye. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that has been going on with Fantastic Four or Marvel Comics, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single day. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.